Director at Knowledge Hub by Sri Chaitanya. Today I am going to give complete insight on a mega scholarship cum talent reward exam, the score. So before going to give the insights and complete details about the score exam, I would like to explain the career guidance and success pathway. Your aim should be always above the target to hit the target. So what does it mean? When you are aiming for, let's say 700 mark, your aim must be more than that. So it is always, so that shows that target will be reached. So let me explain in brief one by one how to choose the right career. How to choose the right career. So there are many career opportunities. You see the doctor, manager, engineer, and pilot. Like that many. So let me briefly explain in each and every field what are the top opportunities okay we have, and another thing, let me brief you how to figure out the correct career possibility for the personal trait. Let me explain one by one. Various career opportunities. So there are many career opportunities in different fields. One is medicine, engineering, commerce, defense, and humanities, management, and science, and many more. So let me brief how we can choose the career opportunity. So the key factors for right career, the key factors for the right career. So how to know that? So first of all, know yourself. So knowing yourself, assessing interests, values, skills what we have, and personality traits to gain self-awareness. Once you are knowing completely what type of person you are and what interest you have, then we need to explore the possibilities. As per that interests and the skill set what we have, we need to explore the possibilities. So exploring various career options through the research, internet, informational interviews, and from friends and the information what is available for us. So make the choices based on the possibilities what we have explored. You need to make the choices accordingly, setting short-term goal, long-term goal, and based on your interest, we need to make the choices. Once you have knowing yourself, exploring the possibilities, and make the choices, now the next we need to make it happen, creating an action plan for that and taking the steps towards achieving the career goals. So now I would like to explain the top opportunities in the different fields. I will start with engineering. There are many opportunities in engineering, top branches: electronic and communication engineering, so aeronautical engineering, computer science engineering, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, and chemical engineering. Like that, there are many 100 plus top engineering courses are there in this engineering field. Now, top career opportunities in medicine: MBBS, BDS, veterinary science, radiologist, nursing, microbiologist, and research are many more. So now top career opportunities in science. You see in science, the core science, astronomer, geophysicist, geochemist, food technology, earth and environmental science, genetic science, aquatic science, animal husbandry, biotechnology, agriculture science. Like that many are there in the core science stream. So now top opportunities in the humanities: journalism, mass communication, film industry, radio jockey, hotel management, tours and travel management, law, counselors, translators, and many. So now the top opportunities in the commerce. So financial analyst, chartered account, insurance sector, portfolio manager, banking sector, and company secretariats, entrepreneurs, like that many are there. So now, so in all these top courses, in the top opportunities, there are many we have seen now. Science stream is there, engineering stream is there, medical stream is there, polity is there, the sociology is there. There are many. But if you see the analysis the last year and before last year, or up to the last year, the entire analysis you see, the student who are completing their 12th education, So most of them are choosing in the two fields very much. Why? Because the two are having many branches. See, one is in engineering and another one is medicine. You see the last year statistics, there are 24 lakhs plus students have given the NEET exam and around 14 lakhs plus student has given the JEE exam. So once the 11th and 12th get completed, many of the students are opting for these two streams. One is medicine and another one is in engineering. So the name engineering or the name medicine is like two entities, but inside the engineering or medicine there are many specializations which covers a very big branch of the opportunities. So that's why many students are opting for these two. So now let me give insight and a brief analysis of how the JEE, how the NEET, what are the top colleges, based on what factors we can choose that top colleges. So let me explain in detail. You should have that awareness, so accordingly you can keep your opportunities and your interest. According to that you can choose your path once your 10th class get completed. So let me explain one by one. Now, why to choose medical career? See, why to choose medical career? So in the medical career itself there are many opportunities. Just now I have explained the top opportunities. You see now why we need to choose the medical career. The satisfying and stability, job satisfaction and the stability of the job, and diverse learning opportunities. There are many learning opportunities and medical scientist possibilities. So much research is going on now day to day life, and global impact and fulfillment. So global impact will be there not only at India. There are many countries are working on this medicine. Continuous progress, there is no end for the learning. You can keep on lifelong, there is a possibilities and the, things to learn. And global desirability and respect. So you know that god MBBS doctor or the postgraduate doctor, the name doctor is synonym for the god. The most of the people will believe that the profession the doctor is the next to the god. Okay. And financial stability and worldwide opportunities. So there are many reasons, n number of reasons to choose the medical career. So now let me explain in order to pursue our career, in order to start our career in medicine. So where we have to start, which entrance we should write. Let me go through that. So now, how to start your journey for the medicine? How to start your journey for the medicine? So your journey, once your 12th gets over, will start the specializations there. It will come once your 12th get completed. Then whether you want to go for the MBBS or inside that the another or rental like that, it will be coming there. Begins there. So for all these medicine, the common entrance, only the one entrance, that is NEET, National Eligibility Come Entrance Test Undergraduation. So NEET exam is there. So NEET will be there for the UG, NEET will be there for the PG, post graduation also. Now we are talking about UG undergraduation. So the mode of the exam is offline and pen paper based exam. So when you see that exam pattern, the subjects, which subjects the medicine student, NEET aspirant should study. So one is physics, the student should concentrate on physics, student should concentrate on chemistry, and another subject biology, which comprises botany and zoology. Now you see that pattern, the syllabus and the number of questions. There will be total 200 questions will be given. Each subject 50, 50, 50. So 50 in physics, 50 in chemistry, 50 in botany, and 50 in zoology. That is what 100 in biology. Okay. Out of which that 50 questions, 45 questions to be attempted. There will be section A and section B. In section B, there will be the choice. We need to attempt any 10 questions. So now each correct answer carries the 4 mark, and the each wrong answer will awarded -1, and the unanswered questions no gain, no loss, that is 0 mark. So total it will be 720 marks of 3 hours 20 minutes exam. So in a brief scenario, in order to pursue the NEET career, you need to give NEET exam. So this is the briefing of the NEET exam. So okay, now undergraduation will start with MBBS. So which colleges are the top colleges in the MBBS for pursuing our MBBS course? Okay, so let me explain that step by step. So top medical colleges and tips to choose the best. There are many aspects, many parameters to award or to give or to rate a college is the top college, either the medicine or no elsewhere. Okay, now in the top medical colleges, if you see, which will come in the top category, AIMS will come under into the top category. AIMS, All India Institute of Medical Sciences. There are total 20 colleges which comprises of 2000 plus seats. AIMS. The next category will come JIFMAR. Okay, Jawaharlal Institute of Postgraduate Medical Education and Research. There will be two colleges, JIFMAR, there are two, so which comprises of 249 seats. And the third will be AFMC, Armed Forces Medical College. This is only one college. There are total 130 seats are there. So not only these three top category, there are more top category colleges are there. Even in the local, state-wise also top colleges are there. There are many. Now based on what criteria we are choosing or we are awarding that college as the top. So if you see research and the NIRF ranking, research and the NIRF ranking will be there. Accreditation and recognition of that based on the research, infra, whatever available, and the top quality faculty and infrastructure, whatever available, and clinical exposure and internship opportunities, what opportunities in the internship they are getting it, what clinical exposure the student really getting it, and student to faculty ratio, and another one research and extracurricular activities, and local no location and the cost basis. So there are many aspects based on that we can choose and we can rate a college as the top college. So this is all about just briefing about the medical career. Medical career. Now let me talk about engineering. So why to choose engineering career? So engineering career in comparison with medicine, engineering is very vast. Engineering field is very vast. There are n number of opportunities and diversifications in the engineering course. Now we will see. So why we need to choose the engineering? As I told you, what type of person, what personal traits you have, what interest and skills you have. Based on that, we need to explore the possibilities. Based on that, you need to identify, set the target and plan for it, and we need to achieve it. So now if you see what type of people are, how it will be the engineering. So one is creativity and innovation. Creativity and innovation. There are a lot of creativity, lot of innovations will be there, and diverse specializations. As I mentioned earlier, there will be many specializations, and global demand. Of course, it is always. Then job stability and security, entrepreneurs opportunities will be there, and international opportunities will be there. Now okay, so now we have decided we are interested in engineering. Then where we need to start, how to start, which entrance we should write. So unlike NEET, so like in the medical field, if you see medicine, like a NEET exam is the popular exam, one exam which takes place everywhere. But whereas in engineering, it's a little different scenario. Why? Because as I told you, it's very vast. There are state level common entrance tests will be there. There are few states still the state level exams they will conduct, and another national wide exams will be there. So like a NEET, how it will be there in engineering also. There are one national exam in most of the states are following, and almost all top engineering colleges giving and a possibility to get the seat through the national exam. So now I want here talk about the national entrance exam, that is JEE, Joint Entrance Examination. JEE is of two branches. One is for mains and another one is for advanced. So now the student want to pursue their BTech or BE in the colleges like NITs, central funded institutes, or triple ITs, then the or any other. So except the IIT, the student need to write mandatorily JEE Main, and of course there are a particular institutes are following still apart from the JEE their own entrance also, but majority will be through the their own then JEE Main only, through the JEE Main. Now JEE Main is the gateway to write the JEE Advanced. So the IIT is another, I told you that IITs, okay, Indian Staff Technologies. So in order to pursue their Indian Institute of BTech in the IIT, apart from the JEE, and students should qualify in JEE and should secure his like a position in the top 2,000 or 2 lakh 50,000 category, then the student is eligible to write the JEE Advanced. So now let me talk about one by one in detail. So one is, first thing is JEE Main. JEE Main. Now JEE Main is a mode of exam CBT, that means online computer based test. Exam time will be 3 hours, it will be, and which comprises basically 3 subjects. One is physics, chemistry and mathematics. When you are talking about number of and the section wise the marking scheme, section A 20 questions, section B there will be 10 questions, numerical based it will be there. So in section A these 20 are single multiple choice will be there, the 20 are mandatory. In section B, out of the 10, students should attempt any 5. Student should attempt any 5. If at all student is attempted more than 5 means, then to definitely has to leave the an option. But as it is the computer based exam, once 5 options whatever he filled, 6th if you want opt, automatically another one he has to deselect, then only it is possible. Like that, 25 in physics mandatory, 25 in chemistry and 25 in maths. Total it will be 75 questions mandatory. Now each question carries 4 marks and negative will be -1. Total put together it is 300 marks exam of 3 hours. Okay. So this exam, it will be the frequency, if you see, in January 3rd to 4th week, one time phase 1 will be conducted, and in the April 2nd week and 3rd week again, or 2nd week or 1st week, like that time period. So phase 2 will be conducted. So once the JEE Main, the students who are qualified in the JEE Main, they are eligible to write the JEE Advanced exam. This is the exam exclusively for placing the student into IITs. Placing the student into IITs. So for the JEE Advanced, this is also computer based exam. There will be 2 papers, morning one paper, evening another paper. Each paper of 3 hours, the duration is fixed. But when it comes to the pattern is not fixed. Every year pattern will be changed. There will be different sections, different varieties of the questions will be asked. Here simply just categorically I have given a common model pattern I have given. If you see the JEE Advanced 2022, 18 questions each subject, there will be total 54, 198 marks. Even paper 2 also in the same way. The frequency will be only one time. The May 1st week or 2nd week, the exam will be conducted, JEE Advanced. Now, once we know that clearly the how the entrance will be. Now, top engineering colleges will be what? We will see the top engineering colleges based on what parameter that college is awarded, top engineering college. Now, let me explain. So first will be the IITs, as I mentioned, IITs, JEE Advanced we should write. There will be total 23 colleges, 23 IITs are there, which comprises more or less the number 17,000 plus number of seats are there, putting all the different branches. And the next category will be their NITs, National Institute of Technologies. There are total 31 NITs overall in the India. So around 23,000 plus seats are available, BTech seats are available in NITs. And the next category come under triple ITs. Okay, in triple IT, Indian Institute of Information and Technology, there will be the total 25 triple ITs are there, which comprises 7,000 plus seats. And the next category will be government funded technological institutes. There will be total 28 colleges are there, which covers around 8,000 seats, 8,000 plus seats. Now put together in these 4 different varieties of the top engineering institutes, around 65,000 seats are coming. Apart from this, there are many good colleges in engineering state level also. So now based on what category we are telling these are the top, or of course XYZ college we are calling as the top colleges. See, based on the NIRF ranking we will see, accreditation we will see, placements and industrial connections we will see, and internship opportunities, location, cost and financial aid will be there, reputation and personal fit will be there. So next, now in the foundation, so foundation level also, now this medicine and engineering will come once the student get completed their 12th, then next for further education towards the engineering or towards the medicine or vice versa, the BSc or what. Now the student who are studying 8th, 9th, 10th, what type of opportunities, what type of exposure is required, means you see now prominent Olympiads and scholarship exams in India. Now you see SYF is there, Science Olympiad, Foundation, SZ Silver Zone will be there, AIPT, Indian Association of Physics Teachers, and HBCSC, Homi Baba Center for Excellence Education, it is Science and Education. Now there will be two category wise we can see. One are the national exposure and international exposure. Another one is completely international exposure you see. Now if you go for the SYF and the SZ category, there will be National Science Olympiad NSO, then IMO will be there. When it comes to international IOS, International Olympiad of Science, then next will be International Olympiad of Mathematics IOM. Then when you are moving to the AIPT and which can now by the HBCSC, if you see, there will be NSE exams and IOQM. So here mathematics and science, like the two, it will be diversifications. This is for mathematics and this is for the science. Now if you see science, there will be 5 stages. The filtering will be 5 stages: stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5. Once this two, the last stage will be International Maths Olympiad, where this particular 5 kids who are get selected for the from the IOQM to the 5th round, they will be representing overall India in the international platform. In the same way, science NSE, national standard examinations for chemistry, physics, astronomy, like that, mini biology, like that. Here also there will be 5 stages. The 5th stage will be going to be the international. So the student who are pursuing their class 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, even they can write and get the exposure, nice exposure, national wide, international wide, with the help of Olympiads and scholarship exams in India. So the next. So let me talk about, and as you are in the maybe the 7th grade or 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th or 12th, when you are doing your subjects, your academics in the school level, so let me get now differentiate here the competitive and the board. See now so far whatever I have discussed, either it may be the medicine, that is a NEET exam, or the engineering, that is JEE entrance, JEE Main and Advanced, or if I'm talking about the Olympiads, the majority, almost 99.99%, all these competitive exams are of the different level, and they are of the different analysis, and the pattern wise also more or less objective pattern. And whatever in the day-to-day school exams, what we are doing, what we are conduct and facing the assessments, they are the subjective based more or less. Now here clearly you need to understand what will be the difference, what will be the difference for the competitive track and the board track. Now you see the categorically, it is actually no, you see the concepts. If you take a topic, one topic you study, so what level of the concept, in what way we need to understand. If you see, so concept if you take the entity like a concept, so for board exams you can read for the basic level, you can understand a layer, one layer, then that is more than enough. Now when it moves to the competitive exam, the exam is not purely based on the concept. Of course concept is required, but what we require actually, the in order to attempt the question, the application we should know. Apart the concept, application we should know. That means definitely you need to go in depth, analyze, and different elevations, angles of that particular concept you have to understand. Now when you see the type of the questions, what type of pattern, what type of question will be there, so in both, majority of the questions is subjective, very less or less level objective will be there. But whereas if you see the competitive track, more or less 99.99% MCQs, multi choice questions will be there. So in these multi choice questions, out of the 4 options, maybe the NEET exam, if I'm talking, only one option will be correct, and out remaining 3 will be wrong. And there will be lot of similarity, lot of homework need to be required, lot of research required to decide which is going to be correct. But when if I'm talking about JEE Advanced, there are the varieties of the questions. Out of the 4 options, maybe 1 can be correct, 2 can be correct, 3 can be correct, or 4 also can be correct. So in order to answer that type of questions, it is not about choosing which is correct. Parallelly, eventually we should know why the remaining options are not the right fit for that question. So now you imagine what type of depth you need to study and understanding you require on a particular concept. Now, you see the exam pattern. So if I'm talking about exam pattern, it is a defined pattern. So board is a defined pattern. That means the pattern will be like very short answers, long answers, like the defined pattern. When you are going for the competitive, there is no defined pattern. There's no defined pattern. And not only that, here each subject, each chapter, from that what type of question should come, how many questions should come, also it is defined. But whereas competitive, this pattern not defined, even from where the question should come also, that is also not defined. So obviously every chapter, every corner of that point you have to go through that. Now when you are seeing the marking scheme, here negative marking, when you are talking about the negative marking, when you are attempted wrong answer, your assessment went wrong in a particular question, here no negative marking, maybe partial marking will be awarded for you. But whereas in a competitive exam, negative marking scheme, that maybe 25% of the awarded mark negative it will be there, or even there are the questions in a 50 marks negative also will be there. Correct is 2 mark, if it is wrong 1 mark will go. Correct is 4 mark, if it is wrong 1 mark will go into the negative, -1 will be there. Now when you are talking about the performance, and it is the absolute performance, whereas it is the competitive exam is the relative performance. See, board exams are for, okay, assessing you, that's all. But competitive exams is not about assessment, it is about elimination. If we see the in a scenario, 13 lakhs plus students, almost 14 lakhs plus students have given the JEE Main exam. But how many total seats are there? Now, as I explained, you put together all, maybe 60,000 seats in the JEE Main, it is there. 60,000. That means the exam is about the elimination. Here, competitive is about the elimination. Of course, you need to see. And apart from that, it's a relative performance. How others are doing, based on that, your ranking will be there. So that's why we need to be very precise, very particular about the competitive. It is a relative performance, it is absolute performance. Here, if the 100 students are attempted the exam, all the 100 students also can score the 100 percentage. But whereas here, if there are 100 students have written, 10 seats only available, then remaining 90 should be eliminated. The 10 only they need to filter it. So it's all about elimination. It's all about actually absolute performance. It is about the just assessing the student, that's all. So next one, handwriting skills. Obviously, it's important here, but not that much important there. Then analytical skills. The next one is analytical skills. As I explained you so far, now you might be understood now. See, analytical skills here though, it's required, but not that much level. It's less level it's required. But here you can see that the way what it is required, the traits. So high level of analytical skills are required for the competitive exam. Now, my dear student, you see now the exams, whatever we are aiming, how much competition is there. So now you see that what type of level of preparation you required. So I am telling you, apart from our regular academics, what we are getting at school, that is good. But apart from that, so 100% we should focus in a different level, in a different way, to crack the competitive exam. So now when I'm talking about the competitive exam, now ultimately in our mind we will be getting it, somewhere we need to get the coaching, somewhere somebody has to be mentor the student, we need to get the mentorship, we need to join somewhere. So whenever you are opting or choosing or planning for a competitive track, obviously somewhere else, not at the school level, that school program itself more than fit for that. So apart from that, you need to go for the competitive track. So based on what factors we need to choose a competitive? Why? Because in the market now there are many competitors or many competitive coaching institutes are there. So what I am telling you, based on what factors we need to choose the competitive coaching means, basically there are 4 factors. So one is what type of nurturing will be there. Another one, what will be the testing quality, hand holding process, and transparency. There are these 4 parameters. Based on these parameters, we need to choose. Okay, so let me explain for this competitive track how the knowledge hub is best fit for this. How the knowledge hub will be the, okay, extra edge for comparing with the others. So let me explain in detail. So now, so this is the success mantra I can tell. The knowledge of at we will be following 4A method of learning. 4A method of learning. The day one student started attending the class. From there to up to his success, up to his assessment, how the process will be, how we will be taking the student entire overall the cyclic process. So in the 4A method of learning, here the first A is attend. So students should attend the class properly. So it attends must be interactive way. Student, we will encourage the student and we will make sure that student will be attending the class like, he is only there in the class or she is only there in the class and the teacher. So complete conversation between these two, like that mindset we will be creating. That is called interactive way of learning and engaging the student. And second A is ask. Once the student attended the class in that intensified manner, the next will be ask the doubts whatever the student is getting, whatever the doubts he is getting. So we'll encourage the student, so there and then he can get cleared, or otherwise in the doubt session student can get clear all his doubts. It may be conceptual doubt, it may be problem related doubt, or it may be something else as a chapter explanation. We will encourage the student to open up and ask. So the another thing, fourth one, assimilating it. So once the student is attended and get cleared his doubt, then student should feel comfortable and confident about the topic. We will make sure that the student is comfortable with that. And another thing, the assessments. Once the student attended, cleared his doubt, he felt he is confident on the topic. Now that is the time student should assess himself. Really he is on par with the JEE or NEET level or not. His preparation, his understanding, his comfortability or confidence is in line with the JEE and NEET or not. Student should assess. Correct. So now the assessments. When we are conducting the assessments also, there very scientifically designed assessments are there. Weekly exams, fortnightly exams, term exams, cumulative and conceptual based, and physics chemistry error test, like that many more. So once the student has taken the assessment, the very important aspect of the learning is error analysis. Once the student has given a test, our teacher as a mentor, he will be guiding the student to do the complete analysis line by line, step by step, and for each and every question. So now student, for example, left two questions. So the student should analyze and assess why he has left that question. A student attempted wrongly, then he has to mention why the student has mentioned that question wrong. So this analysis by the student is doing, so that teacher will enhance based on this analysis. Okay, once 3-4 exams is done, this analysis complete the diagnosis of the student will come to know. So according to that, we can nicely guide the student himself will come to know, or herself she come to know where she is lagging or he is lagging. So based on that, measuring steps will be taken. So this is what our success mantra, that is 4A method of learning. I hope the knowledge of we will be following holistically this 4A method of learning. So next, let me explain how the knowledge hub is having the extra edge, advantages of knowledge hub. See, academic curriculum, you see, is scientifically designed and it suits for the requirement. Okay, curated, crafted study plans will be there, and qualified faculty team, regular doubt sessions, disciplined testing system, very transparent testing system, results analysis reports, and we have a self-learning app, Knowledge Hub app. 24 by 7, the student can learn and we will be supporting 24 by 7. The next, we at Knowledge Hub help you in see time management, how the student should manage his time, and next one, stress management, the stress levels, how it need to be managed. We will be arranging some sessions with the experts, with the people who has already done PhDs on the stress management. Then we will be helping them success in competitive exams apart from the board exams. Concept building, we will be doing time to time concept building, concept strengthening sheets, and the working can be done. And balancing objective approach, and another one, study materials and practices. Next, Now, star faculty, as I told you, we have the fantastic and very experienced teachers who already proven in this track, the JEE or NEET or Olympiads, national, international Olympiad. We have the proven track record, and our teachers also are having experience in producing the ranks. Not simply in terms of the number of years the teaching, they're having a nice exposure, nice experience, the proven track record in these where talented competitive exams. So at the knowledge hub, the teacher selection screening will be there, written test will be there, demo classes will be there, training will be there, final onboarding will be there. At the knowledge hub, teacher will feel that strong value system cultured, ability to understand and solve the doubts patiently. It's not like the teacher will get irritated, a teacher will say that how many doubts I need to get cleared. So teacher here mentally prepared, and he himself trained in such a way that he will encourage the students to clear n plus 1 number of problems or the doubts. Art of teaching, different learners capacities, passion, empathy, care and consistency. And teacher here at the knowledge hub will feel that he is not a teacher at the knowledge hub, he feel that he is more or less a mentor. Next, now you see courses at knowledge hub. So we do have class from foundation 8th, 9th, 10th foundation division, and the medical division 11th, 12th and the long terms, and engineering division 11th engineering, 12th and the long terms we do have. Now let me brief you about these three divisions in brief. Just let me conclude. And integrated programs, and the test wise we see weekly test, fortnightly test, term test, all India test. Even there are the tests, subjective test, which help them to do best in the schools. And highlights of the coaching, pre-NEET and pre-JEE program inculcate from the day one. And school curriculum, CBSE, ICSE, state and others, it will be completed. And supplements, worksheets and the practice sheets will be given to build their concept. And extra edge will be the personalized learning will be there, frequent PTMs, individual and group discussions will be there, webinars and seminars will be there. So now when I'm talking about the medical with types of batches, weekdays, weekend and integrated programs are there. Weekly test, fortnightly test, all India test, subjective test, we do have that. And the NEET exam highlights, it will help the student to crack the NEET, the national level exam, state level entrances and NSEs, Olympiads. NCERT curriculum completely it will be covered, and supplements, of course, extra practice sheets and the sessions will be there. Personalized attention, frequent PTMs, individual and group meetings, webinars, seminars, we do have. Next, when I'm talking about the engineering division, so weekdays will be there, weekend will be there, integrated courses are there, weekly test, fortnightly test, term test, all India test, and subjective tests are there. So when I'm talking about the highlights of the course whatever we are covering it student can crack the JEE Advanced, state level CT, BIT SAT, NCERT curriculum completely it will be covered, and the supplements will be provided for them. Specialized learning will be there, frequent PTMs will be there, individual and group counselings will be there, webinars and seminars based on the different issues, anxiety issue, how to score 90 percentile in board, how to overcome the phobias, and all webinars we will be time to time conducting. Now this is about the engineering division. Next, if I'm talking about why to choose the knowledge hub, not only like we have the fantastic setup, everything scientifically curated curriculum, pedagogy and testing pattern, books and everything. With this success, all these features, we do have an excellent result, 38 years of legacy of producing the results. We have the many results in all the levels, all India level, state level, foundation level, JEE and NEET. We do have many results here. You can glance at this. Next. Now, so the starting I mentioned already. Here I am there to give complete insight on the scholarship, the mega scholarship exam and talent reward exam. That is the score. So now you understood how the career opportunities are there, how to choose the best opportunity, where we be fit for that better opportunity, for that career opportunity, what we need to do, what are the courses, what are the branches, which exam we should write. Then to get a nice competitive coaching, what type of institutes, how to choose the institute, and we at the Knowledge Hub, how we are different from others, what type of no pedagogy we have, I explained completely now. Now let me tell you, this is the scholarship exam, the score exam. So this exam, the last year scenario, before last year scenario, from last 4 5 years scenario, if you see, there are many students who secured in all these competitive exams the top ranks. Believe me, the no single digit rankers, double digit rankers, or many more in JEE and NEET and Olympiads. They are the one who proven in the score exam. They are the one, taken the opportunity of the scholarship, cash awards, and the peer group, all these, the excellent education through the score. They are the alumni of the score, I am telling you. So it is a mega scholarship talent reward exam, excellent exam. Please make sure that I will be giving insights of the score step by step. Even I will be taking more sessions further. So in detailed about the score and its success also, towards the success also. Please don't forget, please mark in your calendar. These are the dates. Our score exam is on 6th October and 20th October is offline, and for the students who are studying from 7th to 12th, 7 to 12. Even we too have online also. I will be explaining you online dates also. So even we have online also there. In 6th and 20th, we will be going in a mega score that is offline based. Of course, online it will be there with the different dates. So don't forget, please mark these 2 dates in your calendar. So let me brief you why we should take this score. As I mentioned, all the top rankers are the one who has taken already the score and got the benefit of the scholarship and cash awards. Not only that, the best education through that. So let me explain why the score is perfect test for you. Perfect test for you. A chance to build your foundation skills with the knowledge of, backed with 38 years academic excellence and expertise. Are you getting it? A quality education at cost effective prices. You believe that, you don't believe me, there are the student, the toppers who who got the single digit, double digit ranks. They studied with us with the 0 rupee. So 100% scholarships will be provided based on your performance. A quality education at the cost effective prices. And another thing, a golden opportunity to meet and compete with the student across India. We will be coming to know, we will be peering them, grouping with them, the toppers overall in India. And foundational skills to excel in the school curriculum and the beyond. And another thing, get the option of learn with outstanding faculty members. So if you are learning, if your mentors are that much great, that level, obviously your advanced preparation to crack competitive exams like JEE, NEET, and JEE Main, JEE Advanced, it's sure shot success. So the next, if I'm moving to the score next further, score exam schedule. Again, I'm telling you, don't forget to mark the dates. 6th October, 20th October, offline is the exam. In 2 slots, we will be conducting the exam. The morning slot, 10 o'clock. Evening slot is at 4 o'clock. Okay. And online, 19th, 20th, 26th, 27th October, we are conducting exam in the online based, computer based we will be conducting. So now you see, for eligibility criteria for the scholarship exam, if you see, students who are studying from 7th grade to 12th grade and 12th past are eligible to take place into this exam, participate into this exam, the mega talent test. Okay. Now last date of registration will be updating you soon. We will be updating almost 1-2 days before the exam day. We will be conducting. Results announcement will be updated. Results will be displayed on the website. So our Knowledge Hub, Sri Chaitanya knowledgehub.com/score. Now, exam pattern for students who are moving to 8th, 9th, 10th, are student who are studying 7th, 8th, 9th. Student who are studying 7th, 8th, 9th. Student now studying 7th. That means they are writing score exam to move 8th class. They want to get competitive coaching, pre-NEET, pre-JEE, or many for the 8th class. Studying 8th class, moving to 9th. 9th studying, moving to 10th. 10th studying, moving to 11th, like that. Now, this is the exam scheme, the entire pattern scheme. The student who are studying 7th, 8th, 9th. So there will be 1 hour 15 minutes, 75 minutes exam. No negative marking, duration 75 minutes. Total subjects physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, and mental ability. And total number of questions, if you see, 10, 10, 10 on each subject, 10, 10 questions, multiple choice questions completely. So total 50 questions and each question 1 mark. So there will be total 50 marks exam. So once again, I am telling you, students studying 7th class, 8th class, 9th class, they will be having this type of pattern. They will 1 hour 15 minutes, 75 minutes exam, no negative marking. Subjects are physics, chemistry, biology, mathematics, and mental ability. So there will be total 10 in each, 50 questions and 50 marks exam. So it's very, very curated and exactly like, objective pattern questions. Next, the student who are moving to 11th class. Now, student who are moving to 11th means right now they are studying 10th class. Now they are studying 10th class. Student who are studying 10th class. Now, when the student, just now I explained you the career opportunities. Once student is doing the 10th class, now the next step will be 11th and 12th. So when they are moving to 11th, based on their career possibility, academic plan, they need to choose the stream, either the BPC or MPC, medical stream or engineering stream. So that's why there will be two different modes here will be there. So students studying till 11th class, one is actually they can move to the medical, they can move to the engineering. Now here I am explaining student who are moving to medical. Students studying 10th, they want take the BPC stream in the 11th class, BPC. For them, the exam duration is 75 minutes only. So they will be tested on the no negative marking. They will be tested on 4 subjects: physics, chemistry, biology, of course, mental ability. Of course, mental ability. Now, total number of questions: physics 10 questions, chemistry 10 questions, biology 20 questions, and mental ability is going to be 10 questions. Total it will be 50 questions. So each question carries 1 mark. Total it will be 50 mark exam. Total it will be 50 mark. Now we will see the student who are studying 10th class moving to 11th engineering. That means student is opting a stream MPC in 11th class. Student is opting MPC in the 11th class. Now you see here also the same. The exam time 75 minutes only. Subjects will be 4 subjects. The student is doing physics, chemistry, mathematics, mental ability. So here this is the difference. So BPC student here he is taking the biology. So now here engineering student who is going for the engineering MPC, they will be taking here mathematics. Now number of questions, if you see, 10 in physics, 10 in chemistry, 20 in mathematics, and 10 in mental ability. So each question carries 1 mark. So total 50 marks exam. Total it will be 50 marks. Now student who are studying 11th class moving to 12th medical, moving to 12th medical, 12th medical. Students are moving to 12th medical. So 70 duration is 75 minutes. So here negative marking will be there. Here negative marking will be there. 4 subjects: physics, chemistry, botany, zoology. Each subject: physics 17, 18, 17, 18 questions. Total 70 questions. Each question carries 4 mark. Total 280 mark. Wrong answer will be -1. Next, student are moving to 12th engineering. So there will be 75 minutes exam. 3 subjects will be tested: maths, physics, chemistry, and each question, each subject 10 10 questions. There will be total. Each question is having 4 marks. Total 120 marks. Of course, negative marking is there. Negative marking is there. So this is overall how the score it will be. Now the pattern how the score exam will be. That why score is important, what opportunities we have as a student to by writing the score. Now I have given the score. I asked you mark in your calendar score dates, that is 6th October, 28th October offline, and the remaining dates for online. Now it is the time to register for the score. So we do have two process. One is offline process, how to register. Another one is online process. So now let me give insight about this core registration, how we can do online process. So you please visit our site www.srichaitanyaknowledgehub.com/score. Then there will be application form is coming. You need to validate your mobile number, register mobile number. Then there will be dates, there will be information, personal information need to be given. You need to fill that information. Then according to based on that form, you need to fill the application form. Then there will be another step, payment. Their gateway will be there. You can apply your payment brochure, whatever the coupon codes are there, where you can apply, you can do. Then you can register. Okay, once you register, according to entire the your portal will be, your login ID, password will be there. You can view all these sample papers, sample questions, and pattern and everything. So this is online process. We do have offline process also. So then even the next video what I will do, I will show you how to fill the application form, score application form online live. I will show you, and offline application form how to fill. These two in the next video definitely I will show you the next. So this is what overall score. This is what overall score. I request you all, please like and subscribe our channel, and please keep on watch further more updates on the score. So definitely we will be doing more videos on our the channel. So thank you all. Happy score. All the best. Abhina?